Hi, friends. Welcome to Children's Church. We are going to continue learning that God has a plan. We can trust God, because God keeps his promises. Now, who's the funniest person you know? Are they funny because they tell lots of jokes? I've got two for you. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. And why did the golfer wear two pairs of pants? In case he got a hole in one. Now, today we'll hear about a woman named Sarah and her husband named Abraham. God promised he'd do something for their family. Sarah thought God was telling a joke, but he wasn't. We can trust God, even when he works in surprising ways. Now, Abraham's name used to be Abram. We learned about him last week. God changed Abram's name to Abraham when God said he'd have a big family and be a part of God's special plan. This plan started with a baby. It took a long time for the promise of a baby to come true. Day after day, year after year, Abraham and Sarah got older and older. They had to wait forever to have a baby. They thought that God forgot his promise. But one day something happened, and that's where we pick up our story today. Now imagine Abraham is sitting at the doorway of his tent, and suddenly he looks up and sees three really important visitors. Abraham leaps to his feet, runs and bows to them, and then he invites them over for dinner. So he has to run back home, tell Sarah, so that Sarah can make a meal for them. One of the visitors says to Abraham, "I'll be back this time next year. By then, you and Sarah will have a son." Now, Sarah wasn't with the visitors, but she overheard them talking. So much time had gone by that she was really old and past the age that women are usually when they have kids. She laughed to herself when she heard that she would have a baby. Let's see what she thought about the visitor. Genesis 18, verse 12 through 14. So Sarah laughed to herself, and she thought, "After I'm worn out and my master's old, will I now have this pleasure?" And the Lord said to Abraham, "Why did Sarah laugh and say, 'Will I really have a child now that I'm old?' Is anything too hard for the Lord? I will return to you at the appointed time next year, and Sarah will have a son." Nothing is too hard for God. That's why we can trust God. Trust God. In fact, after Sarah laughed to herself, God told Abraham that in a year, Sarah would have a son. Sure enough, she did. A year later, Sarah had a baby in your arms. How did that even happen? Let's check out Genesis 21, verse 1 and 2. Now the Lord was gracious to Sarah, as he had said, and the Lord did for Sarah what he had promised. Sarah became pregnant and bore a son to Abraham in his old age, at the very time God had promised them. Sarah named her son Isaac, which means he laughs. No wonder Sarah trusted God. God had kept his promise to her, and we can trust God, because he always keeps his promises. Now, do you know what your name means? My name, Samantha, means a good listener. Ask your parents if you can research what your name means. Now, I think it's time we celebrate God and sing a song. I'll see you next week.
Everything he does, he keeps his promises, we know, because
I'll see you next week.